members of our Congress, you will always have within our government those that are above the law. Hey, it's me. And in just 48 hours, we shall see if Dems get a small victory controlling the House, or if it's going to be a total loss for Dems, and we will move ahead full steam. Now, it doesn't matter to me, because what is done, and you can't control millions of people out there, and you have many races in different states. President Trump is not on the ballot, but you know that the media is going to paint it as it being a blue tsunami if they get control of the House, but it's kind of like a joke, because we have a Senate, and we shall have a Senate. There's no doubt about that. And President Trump has a veto, so we have a double buffer to control these little dim-dems if they do have the majority in the House. So they're not going to be able to do anything constructive, and it's going to be a short 2 years before the re-election of President Trump. So they can continue to lose and resist and act in a very obnoxious, un-American way, or they can cooperate with the President of the United States and the Senate and do some good for making America great again. And of course, you can't expect much from these crazy dim-dems, but you just never know. And if we win, of course, it's going to be a juggernaut. And I was thinking about who the speaker will be. It may be Kevin McCarthy or Steve Scalise. I think it's really between those two. It's not going to be little Jim. I know many of you like him. He's just not fit to be speaker. Sorry about that. It's just not going to happen. And it's all about who the chairman will be of the Oversight Committee. Now that the albino gecko is gone, we're going to have somebody that's not going to slow walk. Because I'll give you an example. Chairman Devin Nunes gave Trey Gowdy, the snitch, 42 people to interview in the summer. And the snitch in his committee, and you're talking about a big staff, lots of members, he only interviewed 4 people. And half of that was in private, so you don't even know what happened. And he's been slow walking, 4 out of 42, and none of them were from the Hillary campaign. And so I suggest that if it's Kevin McCarthy, who's from California, he really likes Devin Nunes, who's also from California, that Kevin McCarthy may assign Devin Nunes, if he wants to become chairman of the Oversight Committee. Now, it's less elite as the Intelligence Committee, but it's much larger, and you have a big staff, and you can do a lot. And I know Devin Nunes is just itching to get to the bottom of so many things, and he'll be interviewing Hillary people and Choco people. It'll be awesome. I mean, that would really be something for Chairman Devin Nunes. He could do a great job. And if Steve Scalise does not get the speakership, he could be the chairman of the Intel Committee. It's perfect. And so in the other way, I will just say that if Dems win control of the House, you know, you're going to have Adam Schiff. Crazy Adam Schiff with the bulging eyes as chairman of the Intel Committee. And he's not capable. He's not fit. I mean, he's a criminal. And you're going to have Maxine Waters in charge of the Finance Committee, if you can believe that. I mean, you pick the person with the lowest IQ on the Dem side, and you put this person in charge of a Finance Committee. Whoever thought that would be a good idea? Yet, that is what would happen. And it's going to be a freak show if that really does happen. But I continue to believe that there's something really big out there that's happening. I can feel it. It's not hype. It's not because I watch the media, because I don't. But it's that feeling. And you do have telltale signs, not polls, but just everything. I mean, the results, the stats, the consumer confidence, the early voting, and the people at the rallies, and you know, everything is kind of coming together. It's like a perfect storm, and it's going to be a red storm. And people talk about a red wave, red tsunami, but I like to see it as a red wall, because we have the majorities. All we have to do is defend it. So it's going to be a red Viking wall, a shield wall, and that little blue trickle or whatever it may be. I don't think it'll be enough. But again, if the Dems get the House majority, they're going to be like, it's a tsunami and the American people are in favor of Mueller and the American people have rejected Trump and his evil ways. I mean, they're so predictable. They're so hard up to have any type of a victory. They will make it seem like it's the second coming. And yeah, you can expect that, and that would be pathetic. I just hope that there's no meltdowns on our side. You never know with some of these snowflakey Q people or, never Trumpers that will come out and say it's all because, Trump maybe should stop tweeting, or maybe we should take it easy and, maybe we should not be conservative or nationalist. We should tone down the language. Even Mitt Romney, just 48 hours before the midterms, comes out and criticizes Trump and repeating a left-wing mantra that you shouldn't call the media the enemy of the people. But President Trump has said it like a million times. He said the fake media is the enemy of the people. That's not the same as saying the media is the enemy of the people. And Mitt Romney knows that, but on purpose he's vomiting out these liberal talking points. He's really the one that is going to replace McCain to be the maverick, the Soros guy. And Jeff Flake is gone, and, Trey Gowdy's gone, and McDead is dead. So Soros is running out of stooges, and he just has like John Kasich, Mitt Romney, some of these people. And of course, the Koch brothers are always out there, and it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, these people are always painting themselves as being Republicans, but in the end, they're globalists, they're liberals, and they don't like anything that gives the American people too much power. But President Trump is really a people's president. You can see that. These are midterms. Did you see the rallies? I mean, Obama goes to a rally, there's almost no one there. But Trump goes to a rally and it's like a packed house. And we're talking about a lot of people, thousands and thousands. For midterms, it's unheard of that this is happening. And so what I'm saying here is that you have never Trumpers, part-time Trumpers that are ankle biters now, and they're just waiting for a chance to attack Trump. And maybe they want another Republican to run in 2020, and that is the plan all along. That's what the establishment wants, and you'll see that. So keep your eye on some of the people on our side, quote unquote, and if we don't get the House majority, how they react. If they criticize Trump in any way, whatever they say, maybe Trump made a mistake, maybe he didn't build the wall soon enough. And by the way, when you hear people saying that, it's a left-wing talking point. They were even saying that in 2017. Where's the wall? And they're saying that to separate Trump supporters from Trump. But Trump is efficient. He's a builder. He wants to do it all at the same time. Because if you put a little piece up now, a little piece later, I mean, you're doubling the costs. Anybody listening to me right now, some of you are in construction, it's best to get all the money, then do it all at once. You save on costs, it's more efficient, and that wall can go up in like a month. The whole wall. In like a month. It's like boom, 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 and it's there. So that is what Trump is doing. He's collecting the money, and then he's going to build it all at once. And it's going to be amazing. And I want it to be something that people can visit. Let's go look at the wall. And I know it'll look like, it's not going to be like a medieval castle wall. But it's going to be something that's going to be very impressive. You saw the prototypes. It's not a little fence. I mean, we're talking about a serious wall. And that is because can see it now. We have caravans, we have hordes of barbarians, and it's not going to stop. I mean, they're going to use foreigners, and I mean they, as being the left wing in the establishment, they want hordes and hordes of people to come. It's going to be one caravan after another until 2025. And so if we put up the wall at that time, it's going to be an impossible journey. I mean, we're going to take pictures of the wall and the military, and then we're going to drop all these pictures, you know, in the jungles of El Salvador and Honduras, and you know, it's like don't come